Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of our Fantasy Fireside Chat. FFB from the 50, I'm your host Dan Ansler. We are joined again by Adam and Teresa. Alright, so on this episode, I'm going to quiz these two. Now, I can do one of two things. I can make them face each other. We could do a face-off. I don't know that I like that as much as since they're a cute married couple that actually plays fantasy football together. I'm going to keep them together. We're going to pair them up as a team against the computer. Not against me. All right? So the reason I want to do this is I think this brings to light the players that have overperformed or underperformed for the first half of the season. So one of the interesting questions that Jordan asked me when we did our Fantasy Fireside Chat is this: when do you give up on a player? When do you figure it out? That's when we talked about you in the year that you dumped CJ Spiller and Ray Rice. You're like, nope, I can tell the writing's on the wall. These folks are done. You took a lot of heat over it, but you were right. So one of the things that I like to do is go back and analyze when the season's about halfway over, whether or not I'm having a good year, whether or not I'm having a bad year. I'm always looking to analyze what went wrong and why. Okay, so I mean, obviously there's going to be some players that haven't made this list. It's either due to injury to themselves or injury to a critical member of their team. I always go back to the Antonio Brown example. The year that I had Antonio Brown, when Big Ben was in, he did fantastic. When Charlie Batch was in, his fantasy production dropped by like 7 or 8 points. He was mediocre at best. Did it have anything to do with Antonio Brown's talent? No. Or his attitude? Not at that point. That was later.
No, definitely not. But it's also kind of like in, I believe it was 2015 when I had Antonio Brown and Michael Vick was his quarterback at the time.
Yeah.
And his fantasy stock went down. And Le'Veon Bell's went up a little bit more, but Antonio Brown didn't really do that much at all.
Right.
And
so that's what I'm saying. Like, not everybody's failures, not everybody's disappointment is a result of themselves. A lot of times it is. Right? We get that. All right. So I'm going to have you two team up. All right. So
before we do that, though, we got to give a special shout out.
All right. I knew this was coming. Go for it.
We live here in Lebanon, outside of Cincinnati. Yes, I am a Colts fan. Yes, my beautiful wife is a Redskins, Commandos, Washington football team, whatever, fan.
She's a huge fan of Dan Snyder.
Exactly. Big time.
Oh, I'm glad there is a bar between us.
Oh, those are fighting words. Yeah, those are fighting words.
Shouldn't have gone there.
We got to give a special shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals. We all like the Cincinnati Bengals here. They're not our number one team, but we will root for them. We like them a lot. We think they're definitely going places. They went to the Super Bowl last year. Not sure if that's going to happen again this year, but they have definitely seemed like they've found themselves a little bit. They've got themselves a quarterback. They've got themselves some good wide receivers. They have a good running back. They upgraded the offensive line. It doesn't seem like that's really come to fruition just yet, the advantages of that, but in time, I think that'll happen. The Bengals are back on the competition map.
I would say the Bengals are one of the most fun teams in the NFL to watch. Joe Burrow is a delight. Jamar Chase is electric and exciting. T. Higgins, yeah, I'm a fan. And I say that, I support you guys. So I was already rooting for the Bengals before, but now they're just flat out fun to watch. All right, so here's the rules. We're going to get to this. Adam did his little shout out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this fun. We're going to put a stake on this. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to go through each category. So I'm going to ask them to name the top 10 quarterbacks, the top 10 running backs, the top 20 wide receivers, the top 10 tight ends for the season. Combined, if they get them all, I have to take a shot. If they don't get them all, Adam has to take a shot. So Teresa, you're out nothing except for you gonna just help out.
I don't know about that, brother.
You're gonna help out.
We'll see.
Or we could really change this up. We could switch spots. Do you want to sit here and Adam and I will try to do this? How do you want to do this?
That sounds interesting. That sounds it. Ooh,
okay.
That's interesting.
So we're going to take a timeout real quick, folks, when we come right back. So it'll be a blink of an eye on your part. Teresa's going to be sitting in the spot. Adam and I are going to be sitting there. Adam and I are going to be teaming up. We're not facing each other. We're teaming up to try to conquer this. So if we don't get all of these right, we both have to take a shot.
Oh, God.
If we do get them right,
I guess I'm taking a shot.
Teresa has to take a shot.
Yeah.
The odds are going to be slightly in your favor because there's a ton of names, and believe it or not, I have not looked at this list prior to this.
Okay.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick pause. When we come back, Teresa's going to be sitting in that spot, or this spot. I'm going to be sitting in that spot, and we're going to make Teresa the host of the show for a little bit. All right, we'll be right back.
All right, we're back. I guess I'm the host of FFB from the 50. So, ready for some trivia?
Absolutely. Bring it on.
Let's do this.
All right.
Before you do that, though, can I just make an observation?
But
If we get it right, we win. If we don't, we take a shot. We still win.
we still win.
There's no losing, so this is
That's true.
This is great.
That is
All
true.
right.
So, question.
Okay.
You have to get each category right to win? Or
Oh,
are
we
we
could
doing it
end
by...
up doing 4 shots before this is over with. So. Yep. I think 10's probably good enough.
I think 10 is
I mean,
good
if
enough.
we're playing a 10-person league for the
Yeah.
one that this is, so 10 would be the starting quarterbacks.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right, we get 3 strikes.
Yep.
Okay, so let's make them count. So let's confer
Okay.
before we give an answer, because I don't want this to be like Ghostbusters, where one of us thinks of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and we're both screwed because of that
Yeah,
choice.
we
So,
don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that.
all right, so let's do this. All right.
All
I
right.
think number 1 and 2 are going to be pretty easy. Number 3 is going to probably be easy. I think we got Josh Allen,
Josh
Patrick
Allen.
Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 that to me are
Yes.
the easiest.
Yes.
Do we want to submit those as answers?
Yes.
I feel pretty confident,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yes.
All right. How do we do?
Okay, you said...
Josh Allen.
Yes.
Okay, where did he fall?
1.
Patrick Mahomes
2.
and Lamar Jackson.
3.
Well, before we submit another right answer, let's think of the ones that definitely are not.
Well,
Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. 2 or 3 is a borderline because he had a huge game where he blew up, but then he hasn't played the last couple games, so he's caught up with him. Yeah, I have to agree. Okay, so I don't know. I'll put him as a maybe. Trevor Lawrence and Geno Smith at one point were knocking on that door. I think Geno might still be. Are we talking about in terms of fantasy points here? We're talking fantasy points in the dynasty league that we play in together. So he had a couple games. He had a game where he was over 30, a couple games where he was over 20. Herbert's been a bit of a disco. Let's just go through like we do when we're doing breakdowns. Let's go through each divisions. Where you said Tua. Yeah. Possibly. Where you got Josh Allen, correct. I think any quarterbacks from the Jets are going to be there. Yeah. So wouldn't worry about them too much. I think any Patriots quarterback's going to be there. So we'll put Tua as a possibility. Possibly. I got him here. Okay. So let's go to the north. Do you think Burrow's in that category? I think it's possible. Okay, so put him as a possibility. Nobody from Pittsburgh. I don't think Brissett's there for Cleveland. No. What team am I missing there? Wait, you said... we already said Baltimore. Yeah, we already said that. So that's it for that one. All right, so the South. Okay. Matt Rice has had a couple big games. He had a very good game against Jacksonville. But he was kind of stinking up there. But he had week 1 against Houston. Yes. I'll put him down as a possibility. Okay. Trevor Lawrence was knocking on the door, but he's had all his turnovers last year. He's fallen out for sure. Let's go with Tannehill's not there. No, Tannehill's not there, and neither is I'm just not blank. For Davis Mills, he's not there. Ray said Mahomes is in with that one, right? Justin Herbert, I don't know, he's still not ready. He's not going to the point that he was. He didn't miss a game, did he? No, he didn't miss a game. No, he played. He was doing okay up until that rib injury. I put him down as a possibility. Okay, Russell Wilson? No, not at all. Derek Carr? I don't think so. I'm having a hard time seeing it. Wow, we don't have any from the AFC. Let's go to the NFC. Let's go to the East. Daniel Jones? Possibly. There's a lot of possibilities. Isn't that crazy? Alright, so we'll say possibly for him. Carson Wentz was.
I think Carson Wentz is in the top 10. I think Carson Wentz is in the top 10. We'll come back to him. Because there for a while he was almost pick-upable and startable.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks, and then he just...
Well, we'll keep him in mind.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts, yes, for sure.
Yes,
Right. So
yes.
can we just make that
Yes.
one word? Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we got 4.
All right. So then the question becomes: is down and down?
I mean, Cooper Rush. Do we think he's done enough? Let's put him down as a possibility. Put him down as a possibility. I feel like a lot of their points have actually been on the ground. He has a great. He's been more just a safe. Yes, he did.
Yes.
Jared Goff. He was there for a while.
For a couple weeks, but I put it down as a
Yeah, I
possibility.
started him in your guys' home league. He did pretty well for me.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers, I don't think so. Justin Fields, no way. No. Kirk Cousins. I think that's a good possibility. Yes, I think he's definitely be. Could not guarantee. I think we submit that as well. Let's put that as possible. Let's go figure it out. All right, so let's go TV South. Tom Brady was what, number 27 or 20, way down there. Marcus Mariota's played pretty well. He's not really there, so put him in. That's a possibility. How about that Baker Mayfield kid? How about not that Baker Mayfield kid? Yeah, I like it a lot. All right, and then I don't even know who put down as a quarterback. And Taysom Hill had a huge game for him. That doesn't really add up. No, he had one guy in New Orleans. Okay, scrap them. All right, stop the West. Stafford? I don't think so. No. He's not done well this year. No.
Let's go with.
Gino? I think so.
That's a very strong possibility.
That's a good possibility. I don't think Garoppolo is there. No. And then who else are we missing out there?
Oh, Kyler.
Uh,
I I almost kind of say yes to Kyler because he's still putting up a good rushing yards.
Up until the last 2 games, yes.
I mean, last week that we scored over 20 points for me.
Yeah.
I think Kyler Murray's one of them.
I would have to agree.
You want to make the guess?
Sure.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 5. We got 5.
We were halfway there.
Now we got to decide on this list who we want to go with next. So you've got Josh Allen's 1, Mahomes is 2, Jalen Hurts, sorry, Lamar Jackson was 3, Jalen Hurts was 4, Kyler Murray is 6. So that's number 5. Oh, right.
Maybe this is just a home pick, but I'm kind of thinking Joe Burrow here.
Okay, throw it up there.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow is number 5.
Okay, good.
All right.
Okay, so we got 6 right so far. We have 4 left. We have 0 strikes.
Right. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking Geno. I'm thinking Geno Smith.
Throw him out there.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I can't. He's had some good games. Let's try it.
Geno Smith.
Number 7.
Yes. All right, you're doing good. Now now's where it's going to get tough though, because we have 8, 9, and 10. Now here's the thing: Jared Goff was doing really good, but he had that clunker against the Patriots, and he had a bye week last week.
Mm-hmm.
So he's had 2 weeks in a row where the league's had a chance to catch up with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Another one that's just kind of calling my name right now, believe it or not, is Kirk Cousins. Because Justin Jefferson has been getting touchdowns. He's been throwing I know he's been throwing touchdowns to, well, besides Jefferson, he threw some touchdowns to Irv Smith.
Yep.
He's thrown some touchdowns. He's thrown a touchdown to KJ Osborne. He's been throwing touchdowns to Adam Thielen.
Yeah. If you want to throw him out there, just as good as
Because it's a good education.
All right, let's do it.
Kirk Cousins.
No.
What number?
Strike 1. Kirk Cousins is 11?
Oh.
Or 12. Wait, hold
12?
on.
Oh man, either
You can
way,
use the
it's
mouse.
so close.
Alright, let's get another list. He's 12. He's 12. We got Marcus Mariota, Tua, Jared Goff, Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, Carson Wentz, Cooper Rush, Daniel Jones, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence.
For me, Carson Wentz still jumps out. But he had a clunker against the Bears.
Yeah, that was just bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm almost thinking Justin Herbert.
All right, let's do it.
You sure?
Does Austin Eckler's caught some touchdown catches? Mike
Yes.
Williams is getting his.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Justin Herbert.
Number 8.
Very good. All right, so 2 more.
We got 2 strikes. Got 1 strike. We have 2 more left. Oh, 2 more left. Okay. 2 names left, 2 strikes left. So who got? Marcus Mariota, Tua, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence, Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, Daniel Jones, Carson Wentz, Cooper Rush. So here's my issue with a couple of these guys. So I already told you Goff had a bye week and whatnot, so I don't know. Jared Goff was like number 5 there for a while. So I don't know. Who else we got? Matt Ryan, okay. Derek Carr, okay. Carson Wentz, Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones. Yeah, at one point Trevor Lawrence was knocking on the door. Could Tom Brady possibly be in the top 10 because he has been throwing those touchdowns to Mike Evans? Yeah, he started off. I'm not going to say Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Aaron Rodgers. I know one of the Fireside Chats, we had one at 27, one at 28. But that was week 3.
So it's possible. If you want to go with him, go with him. Now, I just want you to know if we end up getting 3 strikes, we have to take a shot. Carson Wentz is on this list.
You go ahead and say Carson Wentz then.
Carson Wentz.
He is on the list.
Alright, so we have 1 more. We have 1 more? Yeah, there's 1 more. We have 2 strikes left to go, but only 1 name, so we got 2 shots at this. I mean, who do you think stands out? Well, if I could read your handwriting on it. Yeah, I have handwriting on the 3rd grade. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Marcus Mariota, Tua, Jared Goff. Jesse Tua is still AFC Golf. He has a big game. He's doing really well, but he's been out with a concussion. I don't think Matt Ryan is in this one. Okay. So Carson Wentz, he's on. I don't think Cooper Rush is here. I don't either. So take out Ryan.
All right, let's take out Goff, let's take out Tua, and let's take out Rush. So I'm a poker player. I'm looking at Teresa to see if she reacted to any of those
You
names.
said
Matt Ryan, take him out? No, not necessarily. I just don't think Daniel Jones is there because a lot of touchdowns have been coming through Saquon and Barkley, yeah. To me, it's between probably Mariota and Lawrence. And I'm going to say another card because he also has a bye week. Yeah, that's true. So, I think it's between all those 2. I don't care which one. This is probably going to strike 2, but you say. You say.
one of the 2 flip coins.
Trevor Lawrence.
No. Strike 2.
Dang it.
He's number 11.
Oh!
I knew he'd been playing pretty good.
Bad. I'm going to say, I think Mariota, just for the mere fact, the game that he had against San Francisco.
Yeah, he's had 15 points. He had 1 game where he was in single digits, but then the one against San Francisco, he threw for 2, he ran for 1, he had over 30 points in that one. we know that Tua had that huge game where he threw up like 40-some points against Baltimore. Yeah. Say it.
Marcus Mariota. Oh,
All right.
who was number 9?
You mean number 10?
Who's
10.
number 10?
Number 10? Who was number 10?
Tom Brady.
No.
Tua.
No.
Daniel Jones.
Jared Goff.
He was still in there even after the clunker, huh? And the bye week. I'll do
Break
the
up,
honors.
boys.
I'll do the honors.
Oh God.
There you go.
Okay, good. I was hoping that would count. All right, man. Cheers to the attempt.
Alright, ready? So we're doing 10 tight ends?
Yeah, you want to go tight end?
Yeah, let's
You are the tight end queen, and that is a conversation that we're going to have on this fireside chat with Teresa, because Teresa and I, long ago, we discussed and we each discovered the positional premium values that certain positions have.
Now, before we go any further into tight ends, I need to just say tight ends have been an absolute dumpster fire.
And you're going to be drinking up, boys.
Yeah, so on this one, I think we should get 10 strikes.
How many strikes?
I'm just prepping for it.
Oh, no. I think I might be able to. I kind of feel okay about this.
So if we just do the top 5?
Nope, you said 10. Let's go.
Oh, she's the host now, so she gets to.
Yeah. All right. Well, we know what for sure.
I know the top 2.
Yes. Travis Kelce,
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark Andrews.
Yes.
Hey, we got this.
All right.
Now what?
I got another one.
Okay.
Dallas Goedert.
Oh, of course, yeah, dude, he's been turning up.
I gotta say Dallas Goedert.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Another one that's really kind of sticking in my mind right now, even though.
So Kelsey was 1.
Yep.
Andrews is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Goddard is 6.
Okay.
Just to give you.
All right.
All right, so let's go with Hawkinson. He had that huge game.
Yes.
Let's go with Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson.
Yes.
Okay.
He was 5.
Yep. What about, do you think Pat Farmer could be in this one? I feel like he's been so inconsistent. Let's come back to him, okay? Let's come back to another tight end to me, because with tight ends only takes one big game. Right. To make a difference. Didn't Hurst have a huge game for the... He did, yeah. He's got a couple touchdowns. So let's keep him in mind. We're not ready to guess that yet, but let's keep him in mind. Okay. Evan Ingram has been steady, not exciting, but steady. Logan Thomas was, he's been hurt. Tomlin's had one big game for the Packers. Kittle, I don't think Kittle's there, in fact, I know he's not there, because whenever, he was a huge disappointment. But what about Will Disley? All he's been doing out there is catching touchdowns in Seattle.
Right.
We have Zach Ertz, who's been doing great. He's steadily put up. Zach Ertz, he's steadily putting up almost double-digit points every game.
Yeah, I would agree.
Zach Ertz.
Yes. Zach Ertz is number 3.
That's right.
That's a no-brainer. Okay. So what ones have we gotten so far? You got Kelsey, Andrews, Zach Ertz, and then you did Hawkinson and Dallas Goedert. So here's the numbers that we're missing still. So you're missing 4.
Okay.
Which, to be honest,
Is Taysom Hill, so
I
it could go
don't-
either way.
well.
Right?
Yeah.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill, because he has the dual designation.
Yeah.
So, and he also played Thursday Night Football and scored a touchdown last night. You know how I know? Because I had him going for me in the league. But that's about all I did. But Taysom Hill was an easy one.
Yeah.
That was a layup.
All right.
Okay, so first the hardest one is how we work with that, but it makes sense.
Gerald Everett. He's had some good games.
Let's come back to him.
I'm just going to spit some names out that I think might be on the list. Eric Smith had some touchdowns, I don't know if he's made the top 10. Yeah. Mike Gesicki he's had 2 big games and clunkers every year. There's a reason why he makes people sticky. Mike Gesicki makes people sticky? Yes, exactly. Okay. Alright, so let's just go through. Larry said my name is Gesicki. Buffalo, Dawson Knox is not out there. No, he has not. Not done anything. Hunter Henry's steadily been okay. He's had a surprisingly good season. I almost actually picked him up. I think I picked him up in the league. He's been steady. So put him on the list as a possibility. Hunter Henry, for the Patriots. Tyler Conklin, we need to put him on there because the first 3 games of the season he was like tight end 1. For yardage. So, I mean, honestly, I would actually guess Conklin. You want to make that guess? No, probably he stunk last 2 weeks. He has stunk last 2 weeks. But he had such a good start to play golf, and the second guess ourselves there. Let's come back to him.
All right.
Oh.
David Njoku.
Yes.
I would say that's definitely a good guess.
Yes. David Njoku.
Yes.
Yep.
He's 7.
7. Yeah, so now we 8, 9, 10. Naturally. Yeah. So Fryermuth, we already got on as a possibility. Hayden Hurst is a possibility. Mark Andrews rating was number 2, I think. Alright, so let's go down there to the south. No Riley Cox at that 1 huge game for Indy. Nobody in Indy. It's just too much of a merry-go-round there. Yeah, Evan Ingram's performed well for Jacksonville, but it's been slow but steady. Let's see here. Houston doesn't really. Well, not Owen. OJ Howard. Yeah, that one game was shot. Just no. Okay, let's see what else we have down there. Tennessee. I don't think so. No. Alright, so it's got the last. Ready. Put everyone on watch list. Ready to drag Kelsey into this mess. Albert O was a no, and the other tight end was our last 2 weeks. Albert O being a trash, so he's been long enough. Alright, and then Waller. I can't bring myself to say yes on him.
I think so.
Tyler Higbee.
Oh,
Tyler
Higbee's a no-brainer.
Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, because he was getting like 10 catches
Tyler
a game
Higbee.
in a
Yeah.
PPR league. Yeah.
He's 8.
Yep. That's a no-brainer one. Yeah, we should have got that one sooner.
Now, standard scoring? Probably not. Probably not. PPR scoring, which is what we do. Alright, so we don't think Kittle. Like, I really don't think Kittle. No. The weird thing is, with some of these guys, it only takes that 1 big week to put them on the map because it's such a thin position. Right. Alright, this week's gotten a lot of touchdowns. It's 4 touchdowns 3 consecutive weeks or something like that. It was 3 out of 4 weeks for Seattle. Right. Where you got Ertz on the list, so coming back around to the AFC South. Really, nobody I would say for Tampa. Where you got Taysom Hill. Nobody from Carolina. Kyle Pitts has mostly disappeared. Finally got a touchdown last week. Finally, I don't think he's in the top 10. No. Tanya, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, we already got Irv Smith on there as a possibility. I guarantee Cole Kmet's not on there if he scored 0 points the first 3 weeks of the season. Yeah. We already got Hawkinson. Going out to the east. I would say nobody from Dallas. You know, Dalton Schultz has been banged up. Giants, nobody's coming in line. Logan Thomas, no, who's hurt for the Commanders. And we already got alright. So that's our list. We have 3 strikes. We need 3 names or 2 names? 2? Oh, just 2? Yeah, we need 9 and 10. 9 and 10. So, oh boy. Tony's only had the 1 good game, so that's off the list. Well,
I still think Everett's on there.
Gerald Everett.
I think he's on there.
Good.
Gerald Everett.
Yes.
Okay.
He's number 9.
All right, so we're literally kind of going in order here. 1 more, 3 strikes. All right.
I want to say Fryermuth if he hadn't missed last week. Yeah, I mean, you got some thoughts on Fryermuth, right? I have him in the Dynasty League, but I dropped him in the New West League because I had to. Okay. I'm leaning towards Conklin just because he had such a strong start to the season. We'll get to pick 3 of those, so let's do.
The 3.
Tyler Conklin.
He's one of them that I think, yeah.
We're gonna say Tyler Conklin.
Strike 1. He's 15.
Okay, so here's what we're saying. So when Zach Wilson came back, his stuff fell kind of like Elijah Moore. Yeah. Okay, up to you, man.
Hayden Hurst.
Number 11.
Alright. Now let's try 2. Oh, has Waller done anything? He's been hurt. No, I don't think he has. What do you think about right here? Your call. No, yours.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Irv Smith Jr.
Strike 3. You're gonna kick yourself.
Pat Fryermuth.
No. Robert Tunyon.
Yeah, that surprises me because he just has not. That just tells you how thin the position is.
So let me tell you, Travis Kelce, so this is in our Dynasty League, has 131 fantasy points. Robert Tunyon has 54 points.
And they're both in the top 10. That just tells you the.
So look at this. Mark Andrews has 114.8, and he's number 2. Zach Ertz has 85 points. Now, Taysom Hill has 75.54, but if you contribute some into that too.
That was like
his
half of that was
quarterback.
1 game.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
let's drink it up, buddy.
Oh,
Cheers
gosh.
to another shot.
wide receivers or running backs?
I want to switch spots with you. That's what I want to do.
No.
Oh my goodness, my eyes are watering. All right, let's your pick.
I say let's do running backs.
Are you doing top 10?
Top 10.
Okay.
Top
Yeah,
10.
top 10.
Now this one's gonna be tricky
Yeah.
because
And this is going to lead into when I give my nice little spiel about the 0 running back strategy here.
should we do running backs last then?
Let's go ahead and do that then. Let's do wide receivers.
We'll do wide receivers now because folks, we're gonna talk about the 0 PPR strategy. I told you on a previous video that Adam was actually one of the first ones to explore what the 0 PPR could do for you in a league.
0 running back. That's not 0 PPR.
See, this is why, yeah. That would be standard scoring, right? 0 PPR.
No, we're only doing 10, right?
20. I think you said 20.
For wide receivers, we're doing top 20. Because there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, folks, we're going to segue into the zero RB strategy. All jokes aside, Adam was one of the first ones in our leagues to actually do probably the closest to it that we've ever seen in one of our leagues.
Very close. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I definitely have some good stories about that, and I need to give some shout outs to, I'm sure Dan has told you in the previous segments, previous fireside chats, 2 specific running backs that I need to give shout outs to, because if it was for those 2, I wouldn't probably be doing the zero running back strategy in certain leagues.
Well, and the other fun thing about doing these lists are, we start looking at these names that should be on this list that aren't.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're already starting to develop our skank squads.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right.
Top 20. Wide receivers.
Give me the top 2 in the next 3 minutes.
Oh, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. Yeah, Cooper
Okay,
Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. Justin Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Oh, Stephon Diggs is number 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for. I was like, come on.
So Stephon Diggs,
Diggs is
Cooper
1.
Kupp. Justin Jefferson's got to be in the top 20.
Justin Jefferson is number 4.
Yeah. Devontae Adams is in there.
Yeah, Devontae Adams has got to be in there.
You know who I don't think is, though? And if he is, it's because he barely squeaked in. CeeDee Lamb, what a disappointment this year. But that goes back to what I was saying, though. That's not necessarily on him.
Do you think Deebo Samuel's in there? He's got to be.
No, I don't think so. I think Deebo, yeah, I think
You're
Deebo
doing
would be.
the top 20, right?
Yeah, top 20.
Okay.
Yeah, Deebo would be in there.
Top Deebo Samuel.
If we were doing
Yes.
top 20 for like flex eligible players,
Yes.
I think Deebo would be out. But for wide receivers, yeah, he's
Right,
in.
but he's in there. What number is Deebo Samuel?
He is.
He should be like top 10.
11. He's 11.
Pretty close.
Mhm.
Okay, so gotta go with Tyreek Hill. He's
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's actually on pace
Yeah.
to break the record.
He's
for this.
number 3. He's number 3.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Waddle's had some good games. Probably
Jalen
good enough
Waddle.
to put him in the top 10 too.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an easy one.
Yep. He
Jalen Waddle.
is number 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that takes care of that team down
I
there.
gotta say Jamar Chase. He's got to be in top 20.
Well, and yeah, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
He's 6.
Yep, absolutely. Christian Kirk is in there. I'm telling you, he's in there.
Okay, Christian Kirk.
Yep.
He has just been so steady this year. That makes my heart happy to see that for him.
Right.
How
How
what about
about...
Mike Williams?
We'll come back to him.
Okay, I feel pretty confident in that one, but we'll.
Well, you feel pretty confident in it?
I do, yeah, I feel
Mike Williams.
Yep.
because Keenan Allen's been out,
It's true.
so
Go big or go home.
yeah,
What,
yeah.
what about DK Metcalf?
He might be in there. He might be.
DK Metcalf.
Strike 1.
Ooh.
He's 21.
Come on!
Man.
Just miss it. Okay. All right.
Hey, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I know he's missing time, but man, he flat out balled out when he was in there.
Number 20.
Yep, there we go.
All right.
Should be higher on the list, but with the injury and the bye week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So can I tell you the point difference between Amon St. Brown and DK Metcalf?
Probably like less than a half.
By 0.3.
0.3.
Less than a
So-
half. Less than
Yeah,
half.
Less than half.
Amron has 78.9. DK has 78.6.
That's awesome.
I've got to say Gabriel Davis. 'Cause
Yeah,
he had the huge week 1, and then
did.
he scored a touchdown against Kansas City, and then he had that huge 3 touchdowns?
Two
3 touchdown
touchdowns.
game?
Two.
He's got to be in the top 20.
But he did so poorly.
He had
when
some
he was out.
clunkers in there, but I think at least...
Let's come back to him.
I want to think about Donald Jones comparing some of the other names. Chris Samuel was in there too, so he was the top 10 early in the season. He faded. That's what I'm saying. This is such a fluid situation. We got to be careful. So T. Higgins has had a couple of games, but he's been, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's very fluid. You just gotta.
Cortland Sutton. Out of all the weapons for Denver, he's the only one that's been consistent.
But he's had some clunkers the last
Has
couple
he?
of weeks.
Last week he didn't do much of anything. Alright, so I don't have money on my team, so I'll put him down as a possibility. Alright, Michael Thomas is down in there too. Mike Evans. Olave. Chris Olave, Mike Evans. You want to put those two in?
Chris Olave and Mike Evans.
Okay, Chris Olave, yes.
Now, granted,
He's number 10.
he's probably there because he played last night, but still.
Doesn't matter. Did he play last night? Was he active for that game?
Yeah, he got me like 17 points.
Nice.
And Mike Evans.
Strike 2.
Whoa. How about Michael Pittman? No. Alright, we'll come back to it. Mike Evans is 24. Wow. So,
AJ Brown. He's on my team.
Let's come back to him.
Okay. He's on my team. I'm telling you, he's doing pretty good. AJ Brown is doing very well for me this year.
All right, your call. We already have 2 strikes. We only have 1 strike left.
AJ Brown.
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't have said it if I wasn't confident.
All right.
He's number 9.
Okay. All right.
You still have not gotten number 4 though.
because we're jumping all over the place. Let's slow down. Alright, so let's go through the East. The Patriots have nobody. We already got number 1, Stephon Diggs for the Bills. Garrett Wilson, who played pretty well there for a little bit for the Jets. We got Waddle and Hill. Amari Cooper's probably in there. He's played pretty well. You feel pretty confident you want to go ahead and say anything now? I'm going to go down if you feel better about that. Right now. Okay. You ready for Pittsburgh? Like, I'll probably, no. There might be a couple close to it, but no. Alright, T. Higgins, you said not necessarily. Well, I wrote it down. We can come back to him. Okay. Another wide receiver from Baltimore at the tight end show. Yeah. Alright. Rashad Bateman was doing okay, but then he's been out the last 2 games. Yeah. Going off the West, we already said we didn't really throw anybody from Kansas City. We already guessed Mike Williams. We already guessed Devontae Adams. We already guessed Devontae Adams. Who's the other team out there? Kansas City, Denver, Chargers. Yeah, we already said we're not sure about something. Chiefs, I wouldn't say anybody from Chiefs. Alright, so NFC North, we already said Justin Jefferson. Yep. Alan Lazard would probably be the closest, but I don't know that he's there. I would say no. For Green Bay, Detroit already said I'm not St. Brown. Bears have nobody, guarantee you. No. Let's go to the East. Giants, nobody. No. God, no, nobody from the Giants. For the Commanders, I think Curtis Samuel's still top 40, even though we're playing there. Yeah. Eagles already got Brown. I don't think the CeeDee Lamb was in there for Dallas. He's a possibility. He's a possibility. Okay. You got to the West, but that Debo, did you already guess him? Yeah, I guessed Debo. Let's break down Brandon Ayuk, because he's had a couple pretty good games recently. So if you're the audience, are you playing well? Go down in the comment section, let us know. Okay, so who else we got? We got, Arizona, Hollywood Brown, before he got hurt. Yes! Hollywood Brown. Yes, Hollywood Brown. Yes. He is number 5. Okay. Steph Curtis, we've already probably said number 4 and skip right over it. Well, let's just keep where our... Yeah, so you got, 1, 2, 4, 5. You got 1 through 11. So you got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You got 17 and 18, and 20. So you need 19. And you need to guess 19. Okay. So we have 11 through what to guess? Plus 19? You have 1 through 11. Okay, so you need number 12. Well, you need 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then you need 19. So you need 6 more. There's another we can get in. I know. Alright, so here's some of the ones that we thought might be on there. Well, we got through everybody in the NFC. Well, I mean, we were on the last race, so Cooper Cup. Could Tyler Lockett be one? I got him in one of the team leagues, which is another league we can talk about too. And he's been doing pretty good for him. I write down. Alright, someone doesn't like Tyler Lockett. I'm just surprised. I'm very surprised. Geno Smith has actually made him play pretty relevant. He's played pretty good. What was that? Who's that spunky little guy from, from the Raiders who was in, he's been playing the slot with Hunter Renfrow when he was out with concussions, but actually playing pretty good. He's actually seen more targets than him. Oh, I can't remember who you're talking about, but, can't think of his name right now. But the league, he's played pretty well. I know what you're talking about. I don't think he's.
So let's go through. You said Gabe Davis. You feel pretty good about?
I feel pretty good about
Throw him out there.
Gabriel Davis.
Strike 3.
Well, that's it.
All right. So while I'm corn,
You're gonna be shocked, sort of, because you were putting people out that you shouldn't have been. Amari Cooper,
I put him
number 12.
Yep, I put him out.
CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
And I'm surprised you totally bypassed the other Philadelphia wide receiver.
Oh,
Devontae Smith. Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Michael Pittman. And my man.
Michael Pittman?
Yeah. And then my man, Cortland Sutton.
See? He's really on there.
Man.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
All right, top 10 running backs.
Okay,
squad.
now this,
Yeah, only top 10.
Yeah.
this I'm looking forward to. I can tell you who it's not.
I can tell you who it is.
I can tell you who's not in the top 10.
I can tell you who it is.
He plays for my team.
Yeah.
He was drafted pretty much number 1 overall.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you he's not in the top 10.
Who's the number 1 running back in Dynasty?
Austin Eckler?
Austin Eckler.
Yeah, he's got
to be in the top 10.
Are you guessing him?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's number 1.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't say. So
No.
another one that's coming to my mind, believe it or not, is Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he's played very well.
I'm gonna say Derrick Henry.
He is number 8.
A little lower than I thought, but okay.
Go big, go home.
So, I mean, the problem is, though, this is where I'm talking about being a fluid situation. At one point, Khalil Herbert was like number 4 or 5.
Right, exactly.
Now, with David Montgomery being back, he hasn't done much the last 2 weeks.
Correct.
So, what do you guys say? Can't, but Nick Chubb's in there.
I would agree. Nick Chubb.
He's number 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Nick Chubb's in there. And Saquon?
Yeah.
Gotta have Saquon.
Gotta have Saquon Barkley in there.
He is number 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Any other superstars? Clyde Edwards-Helaire played pretty good.
But he's been kind of not doing very good lately. I can tell you it's not Najee Harris.
No. Oh,
It's
he's on my skank squad, actually.
I can tell you it's not Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that it is not Aaron Jones.
Well, he was for a while. What about Leonard Fournette?
Yes, I would say Leonard Fournette. I feel pretty good. Leonard Fournette.
Number 5.
What about Christian McCaffrey? Do you think he's in there?
Why not? Your call.
Christian McCaffrey.
He's number 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. JDP's got 4 and 5.
Yeah. Not right. Not fair. Whatever. What about Ramondre Stevenson? He was really slow in the beginning, but he's had 3 monster games in a row.
What about Dameon Pierce?
Dameon Pierce has had a couple decent games. I'm not sure I'm ready to put him in the top 10 yet, but
Okay.
you can put him on your list if you want to.
All right. So we got Ramondre Stevenson.
Dameon Pierce. I would have put Cordero Patterson in there, but he's been out injured. But he was like number 4 for a while.
We can put him down.
Put him on the list just to be on the safe side. We don't want to rule him out prematurely. Camaro, he missed some time, but when he's in, he's been okay.
He hasn't scored a touchdown yet. He does not have a touchdown.
Wow, that's hard to believe. All right.
I know that for a fact because I said it on the radio.
James Robinson was, but he's faded now.
He's
Travis
faded.
Etienne's taken over
Yes.
that backfield, which I think we knew. What about Brees Hall?
Yes.
Brees Hall.
Number 6.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's been carrying me in another league.
Yeah, he's doing quite well for me too. Cheers to have him.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Mixon.
We'll write him down. He's a possibility.
All right. I know the Bears are number 2 in rushing yards. I don't know if Montgomery or Herbert are in the top 10 or if they poach too much from each other. DeAndre Swift was playing really, really well, but he's missing time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still maybe. Well,
He's only.
you're laughing inside your head at us, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Swift is. So we probably said somebody that's in the top 10.
Yeah.
Well, I'm betting on it. You're not going to get number 10.
Yeah, this is what I was telling Dave and I actually talked about this a little bit, how crazy this year's been.
Mm-hmm.
What about Williams from Detroit?
Jamal Williams,
Mm-hmm.
possibly.
Because even when DeAndre Swift was in there, he was still getting yards. Then he had those monster games when he was out.
Okay.
So that's one to think about.
Okay.
Connor's hurt, but was he any good?
No.
Okay.
Connor, absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely not.
What about Antonio Gibson? I know Brian Robinson's back, but
Write him down.
okay.
How about? Well, no, not Kenneth Walker yet. I mean, he's only played 2 games.
Yeah, Rashad Penny had one big one. I'm not sure
Yeah,
that he was still
I
in
don't
there.
know.
League's caught up with him. What about Jeff Wilson?
Yeah, he's a possibility.
Because he's been steady.
Mm-hmm.
Not exciting, but steady. What about Darrell Henderson?
No,
You don't think so?
no, I don't think so. I don't think
Zeke?
anybody in
Or Pollard?
Pollard possibly. I think
Oh,
Pollard. I think
I
Pollard's
know who I
got,
want to guess.
I think Pollard has got more points
Hey.
than Zeke.
What about Miles Sanders?
Yes,
He's scoring touchdowns this year.
he is.
Miles Sanders.
Oh, I was wrong. I'm gonna...
I got another one for you.
Okay.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs is number 7.
Ooh. Go. All right.
Okay, so you got to get number 9.
That's it, huh? All right. Let's stick with our list. Who do we got here?
Ramondre Stevenson, David Pierce, Cordell Patterson, Joe Mixon, Jamal Williams, Antonio Gibson, Jeff Wilson. Now, the only thing is we've been kind of flying by the seat of our pants going to every random team. Are we sure? What other teams do we still have?
Well, look, we already talked about Miami. They really don't have anybody. Okay. Actually, if anybody, Ramondre Stevenson, or not Ramondre, Raheem Mostert has taken over that backfield. Had to spit that name out. Buffalo, nothing.
No.
Ramondre is the one that stands out from the Patriots to me.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of who else. What other team were we missing there? The Jets. We already got Paul.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the north. I can already tell you that it's not Kareem Hunt because he's disappointed. We already know that it's Najee. Mixon to me is a possibility. I'm not sure. You guys know more about that than I do. I wouldn't put Dobbins in that because I just don't think he's there. You go to the south. We already know it's not Jonathan Taylor. Dameon Pierce is somebody that you think it might be.
How many strikes do we have? Do we have any
We
strikes?
have them all.
No,
We get all.
you have 3,
we have all.
so you're good.
If you want to guess them, guess them. Let's use one of them. Let's find out.
I'm going to say Damian Pierce.
No, he is
Okay.
strike 1.
What?
He is 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, I don't know. And like CEH, like I know he hasn't played very well lately, but he had a couple really good
He had
games to
some
start
good,
the season.
good games.
So,
Well, I don't know. Tony Pollard is a possibility.
he is, but I would actually probably pick David Montgomery over Pollard. That's who I would go with over Pollard.
Who?
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery. Oh, no, I don't think so. Because Montgomery missed, 2-3 games?
What about Dalvin Cook?
What about Dalvin Cook? Teresa?
Are you guessing Dalvin Cook?
Sure.
Strike 2.
Dang it.
Number 11.
Oh, of course!
By
Yeah.
less than 1 point.
Oh my goodness. All right. So let's see. We got one more strike. You pick.
Why do I have to pick?
He likes to overthink it.
Overthink it? Okay. Joe Mixon.
Strike 3.
Who is number 9?
Dan's gonna hit you over the head and make you drink for this one.
David Montgomery?
No. Who were you talking about?
I talked about 2. I thought Ramondre Stevenson of the big
Yep.
games that he's had would have been
Ramondre
Yep.
Stevenson.
It was
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson.
All right. Well, I think that definitely gives us a good segue into our next.
All right. Well,
Segment.
before we say goodbye for this segment, we have to uphold our end of the bargain. So Teresa whooped us on all 4 rounds. So cheers to Teresa, the new host of FFB for the 50. Unfortunately, because of these, she's gonna have to do the rest of the show by herself because Adam and I are spent. So
Yeah.
all right, folks. Cheers to all of you. We'll be back here in just a few seconds with some random thoughts with these two. I want to pick their brains. I want to pick Adam's brains on the zero RB strategy. I want to talk to Teresa about the tight end. What her and I like to talk about is the positional premium, these positions that are thin. And then there's some other stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Geek Team League that we're in, some thoughts upon about how they build their rosters in Dynasty, and then just share some fun stories from our fantasy football past. So cheers to Adam and Teresa. Specifically
Cheers.
Teresa. She just kicked our rear ends.
Mhm.
All right, we'll see you all.